Getting fired.
Wait.
So did you say anything that would reflect poorly on Think Together or Think Together programming in those videos?
Nah.
Okay. Did you do any behaviors that may be considered obscene?
Not from my knowledge. I think I look normal. What?
When did you go?
Girl,
If you went
please.
viral, you went viral on all of them. Please. Okay, so...
Because, like, I'm confused if I need to get my lawyer.
Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. You can support uncensored conversations via Cashapp or buying your girl a coffee. If you guys didn't know, this gentleman went viral for posting this. I don't even know why this went viral, but it did. Posting the short video on TikTok in his work uniform, and he was subsequently fired. There are people that are siding with him, saying that the company was being out of pocket for firing him, and what was the big deal? But then, those of us with more than one brain cell to rub together, we're like, how the hell did this dude get hired in the first place? I don't understand why folks feel as though they are entitled to a job. You are not entitled to work anywhere. Whenever you have the privilege, and because it truly is a privilege, if we think about the job market and how it is today, it is truly a privilege at this point to have employment. And now I'm not saying that you have to be a slave for these companies, absolutely not. But at the very least, be professional. You have folks that want to play games and they behave as though they are entitled to have that job, that it is their birthright to have that job. Whole time? No, you are in a privileged situation to have a place of employment. So you have this weirdo here who thinks that he can be as unprofessional as possible. And for some reason, he's supposed to just keep his job. Now, I don't know if you're aware of this, my audience. I hope you guys are aware of this, especially if you work for a job that has a uniform. You cannot, in that uniform, act a damn fool on the internet, post things that go against their guidelines. For a lot of different places, post anything, even if it's within the guidelines, while wearing their uniform, because that will then reflect back on the company.
Is there anything that you would like me to consider while I continue to look into this?
Do I need a lawyer?
I don't believe that you need a lawyer, but it's totally your prerogative if that's something that you want.
Yeah, because if anything happens to my job, yeah, I will get my lawyers involved. Simple.
Okay, that is your prerogative.
Yeah,
So
we don't play that. Am I getting promoted?
Getting promoted?
No, I'm asking. Am I?
You're not getting promoted.
Okay, then, like, what is this conversation?
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Like I said, we're talking about your social media posts.
Oh, okay. Wait, on, like, what app?
It doesn't really matter. All of your social media posts.
Oh, okay.
Apps that you use.
Oh, okay.
What is your position?
I'm not too sure. I think program leader.
Okay, what site?
I believe.
You believe or you know?
I believe.
Okay, and what are your duties?
To take care of the kids.
What does that look like?
Taking care of them.
Now, I didn't even know what this company was, but after listening to this video, it is very obvious that this company services children. This company works with minor children. So yes, this post where you're talking about coming from the bar and all this other stuff while wearing the uniform is completely inappropriate. And the reason why, I shouldn't even have to explain this, but there are slow people in the back and we got to catch them up to speed. If I have a company where my primary goal is to help, service, watch after, care for children, the last thing that I want are for parents to log on to TikTok, log on to Instagram, log on to Facebook, log on to wherever the hell, and see my employees engaging in behaviors while wearing I think it's called Think Together, whatever the company name is. It doesn't matter. It could be Hooked on Phonics. I don't know. Whatever company is taking care of working with children, the last thing you want are for the parents to see the employees that work for that company behaving in an unbecoming way online. Because any parent that actually gives a damn about their child, they're going to think twice about enrolling, about having their child in that program. And guess what that's going to cause? Now, I don't know, maybe this is a nonprofit, but even nonprofits want to make money. Just because it's a nonprofit doesn't mean that they're not trying to make money for the CEOs and for the shareholders or whatever the case may be. People do still make money on nonprofits. It just means that the company itself has to zero out at the end of the fiscal year. The CEOs, the people who run these nonprofits, and then the money that they funnel funnel into other businesses. Those are the loopholes. They want to still make money. And you can't make money if the kids are being pulled from the program because the parents done seen your worker acting damn fool on the internet in the uniform, in the bathroom of the facility, which makes it even crazier, even worse. Because what if one of those children was in there and they see you doing this foolishness? They see you behaving this way. Not only that, what if the students see your TikTok of you behaving this way? This kind of reminds me of that situation that we reacted to a few weeks back, where the teacher, the history teacher, was starting it up with the children in the music video, talking about nigga this, bitch that, hoe this, and it's just like, what are we doing here? Like, I shouldn't have to explain this. This should be common sense, especially if you're working with small children.
Tell me the name of all of your social media friends.
What? Girl,
You went
please.
viral, you went viral on all of them. Please, okay, so first.
Because, like, I'm confused if I need to get my lawyer.
So the videos that you posted on that site over the last 48 hours,
Okay.
can you tell me about that?
Just videos.
You got a program?
No. During my break. My bathroom break.
Your bathroom break where?
In the bathroom.
Videos.
No.
No, you did not.
What was the word you used?
I said disparaging. So did you say anything that would reflect poorly on Think Together or Think Together programming in those videos?
Nah.
Okay. Did you do any behaviors that may be considered obscene?
Not from my knowledge. I think I look normal.
You did think you looked normal. Okay.
Which video are you talking about? Because I don't really know. You said over the span of 48 hours, yada, yada, yada. I don't know which specific video you're talking about.
Were there a number of videos that you posted in the last 48 hours that I could be referring to?
A number? I don't know, but I just don't know what you're talking about. So help me help you.
This policy is usually for a lot of different businesses, not just those that service children. Home Depot does not want you wearing their uniform, thotting it up on the internet, shaking booty in their uniform. No, they don't want that. Just the same, a lot of these other companies, they do not want their image sullied by their employees. So the audacity of this fool to think that he deserves his job, that he's gonna call his lawyer. Look, most people, when they say, oh, do I need to get my lawyer? They don't have no damn lawyer. Be so effing for, you think this dude has a lawyer? No, the only way he's gonna get a lawyer is if they lock him up and appoint him one from the courthouse. Let's be so for real here. This fool, more likely than not, does not have no damn lawyer. And no lawyer in their right, well, maybe Corey Holcomb's lawyer, but no lawyer in their right mind is going to take this case. Well, maybe Kendra's lawyer. You know, there are some lawyers out here trying to finesse, but I don't think he has anything to finesse. So even those lawyers would not take this case. You violated the policy. They have every right to fire you. Every single right. And to think that you're going to scare them by saying, well, I'm going to call my lawyer. Okay, I highly doubt you have a lawyer. And even if you did, the lawyer would be a dumbass to even take this case because it's going to lose. They have a policy. When you sign on to be a part of that job, you have to fulfill that policy. No judge is going to look at that case and say, yeah, you guys need to hire him back. No, because even your attitude alone was reason enough to fire you.
Because, like, I'm confused if I need to get my lawyer. Do I need my lawyer, my attorney? I'm trying to, but... Okay.
Okay, so professionalism in
Okay.
this particular situation will require that you speak with respect.
Sure.
Okay. And that you don't talk over me.
Not doing that.
Okay. That you know my name. Yeah, please do not refer to me as girl. That is disrespectful.
Okay. But do I need my lawyer is my question.
I don't know why you would need your lawyer.
Because they're asking me federal questions and I'm just confused.
Were there any hand gestures that you made that may have been considered rude or curse word or obscene?
Don't know.
You don't know? Do you have access to your phone right now?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay. And do you have your middle finger up?
Oh. I don't know. Maybe.
Where you were in Think Together uniform in the school bathroom talking about being hungover.
No.
Did you post a video in Think Together uniform in the school bathroom where you talked about just coming from the bar?
No. I made a video and I just typed something.
You made a video and you just typed something. Can you explain that a little bit more? I don't understand.
I made a video. Okay? You're following me? I made a video and then I went home and type something right over it.
This passive aggressive, borderline just aggressive behavior that you're having with the HR, the way you're talking to them, the way you're gaslighting them, talking to them like they're crazy. Why would anyone want to keep you on as an employee if you're behaving this way? Now, I'm not saying you have to kiss the tail of everybody that works there. No, but you have to be professional. And the fact that this HR lady was trying to spell out what professionalism meant and you're continuing on with the behavior, it just goes to show you are not fit to be in any position. You're not fit to be in the workforce because you're still behaving like a child. I was watching this, I'm like, he looks and sounds like a little middle schooler, not even a high schooler, a middle schooler. A middle schooler being told what to do and you're getting mad, so I'm gonna throw a fit. Like, grow up. The hell up. Ain't nobody got time to be dealing with this childish ass behavior, especially at the workplace. You think that broad wants to be there dealing with your sorry ass? No. She probably hates her job just as much as you hate yours, but you still have to show up with some level of responsibility, with some level of professionalism.
In some of these videos in the comments section,
Sure.
you wrote some things related to putting in your notice.
Oof. Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all really be looking, huh? Just a yes or no question. Like, I really be looking.
My understanding of that was that it was rhetorical, but
No.
yes, we do investigate.
Okay.
Look into this.
Do I need a lawyer?
I don't believe that you need a lawyer, but it's totally. So if you don't have anything else, I will close out this meeting, let you know that.
I do have something else.
Okay.
How long is this gonna take?
For people to act like it's just so shocking, right? It's just so shocking that this dude lost his job. Be so for real here. Do you want this ninja anywhere near your kids, talking and behaving this way? For me, it's a hell no. And this is partly the reason why I don't want to put my kids in anything where I'm not there the whole damn time, or a family member isn't there the whole damn time, because the last thing I want is for some knucklehead ninja like this to have any influence over my child, especially thinking that this nigga was allowed to be around children. They're lucky that the parents don't sue. They actually do have a case. Why did you put this ninja anywhere near and around my children? Did you not do a background check? How did he even pass the interview process? This is what I'm talking about. I would be looking at this organization crazy. And honestly, like, if I were ever in a situation where I was like, oh, maybe I could sign my children up for something like that, hell no. Because I see what type of nonsense you hire. I see what type of riffraff you bring around children.
Yeah, it's so weird. These hoes really trying to get me up out of here. But that's why I already got it backed up. You can't stop the king. You cannot stop the motherfucking king, bitch. I'm always gonna get that motherfucking money, nigga. I know the vibe. Hey, no funny. Like, this shirt really ugly as fuck. Like, I can't believe I really used to put this bitch on and trip to the bus station. I would always have like a little sweater on top, but like, this shirt really ugly as fuck, and I would put this bitch on to make no money. Now I'm putting on this shirt, and I walk to my 2025 brand new car. Straight off the lot, bitch. That's how you do that. Like, fuck that ugly blue shirt. Fuck the employees. I hate them. No, I'm just playing. No, I don't. But let me check to see if my car's still there, bitch, because I don't even remember.
And you know, a lot of this was just cope. All this, I don't even like this shirt anyway. It's cope. It's all cope. And see, I want you guys to recognize people like this, they truly do think that their shenanigans is just gonna get them the gold on TikTok, get them the gold on YouTube, get them the gold on wherever the hell. They think going viral is their golden ticket, but see, here's the thing. Having that one viral moment, unless you are just so captivating, unless you are able to transition that one singular moment into something bigger, what happened to him is going to be exactly what happens to you. You see the views? It's not that he had this viral moment and now he can retire and just make TikToks all day. No. Look at the views. Is it worth it? Let's be so for real here. Is it worth it? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that it's worth it, because now you are unhireable. Any job, any career that's worth a damn, they're gonna see this and they're not gonna want anything to do with you. They're not.
Man, that job, both them jobs. I hate both of them jobs. I swear to God, like, in the morning, that was before I went to work, and it was all cool. It was cool. In my head, bitch, I go to work, it's weird vibes. Some crusty ass, broke ass, lame ass hoes. I need to get a job where is touching real coin, like real bread. Like, bitch, you hoes are struggling and mad with kids. You hoes are struggling, got kids,
and just not in a good spot. So y'all hoes are just mad at everybody. You hoes that be struggling and that don't got it like that, y'all hoes be taking it out on everybody else. And that shit lame. Bitch, I'm over this shit.
Yeah, this is definitely getting to the bag behavior. This is definitely somebody you would want in the room when you're making big money or touching real money, as he said. Be so effing for real. And this dumbass thinking, oh, I need to be around somebody with some real money. I need to be around. First of all, you tried to mess up the bag for this Think Together program. Why would anyone with real money have you anywhere in the room? Especially you talking about, do I need to get my lawyer? Why would anyone want to deal with you? You've made yourself unhireable. Nobody with real money is going to have you anywhere near the room. They won't even have you right outside the door. They will make sure you are vacated off the premises before they even start discussing money. You are not somebody that could be trusted to help a business grow. See the way you've destroyed your digital footprint, just annihilated it. Parents, make sure you are vetting wherever you are putting your children, because idiots like this, I don't know how, but they fall through the cracks and they get hired and then they're around your children. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want idiots like this anywhere near my kids, because the last thing you want is for this idiocracy to rub off. That is the last thing you want, is for this level of stupidity to rub off on your kids. So please, parents, vet those who are around your kids, and then businesses, corporations, companies, public service, communities, I don't know. Make sure you're vetting the people that you're hiring to be around these kids. Check their social media prior to the fact. Do something, because you want me to believe that he wasn't talking crazy like this around the kids? He couldn't even keep it together to talk to HR. You think that he was being professional around the kids? I highly doubt it. But y'all, I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts down below. How do you feel about this video? Do you agree with me where it's like, bruh, you are not entitled to that job and the business has every right to not want to keep you employed? Or you disagree with me where it's like, nah, the HR did him dirty and he deserves his job back and you would love for him to babysit your children, and Think Together, they're the losers. They lost a great employee. Okay. I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts down below. If you like the video, like the video. The more you interact with it, the more it gets pushed down to the algorithm. Also, hype the video if that function is available. If you're feeling a little extra generous, the link is in the description to buy your girl a coffee. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all with the next one. Deuces.